Alright, so it's 10 o'clock at night. Usually I would be in bed right now, but I had some inspiration for a video, so I'm doing this right now. A few days ago, I took one of my short films called Pep Talk and I put it on the Reddit page for filmmakers. Like, it's literally r/filmmakers. And basically I put out a mission statement under it in the comments saying that I made a film, I wanted some feedback, and anything that anyone had to say would be incredibly appreciated. A lot of these comments were actually really fantastic. They were thorough, helpful, clear, concise, and they were clearly written by people who knew what they were talking about. And something I really liked about the experience overall is that these people commenting on the video were not my friends, were not my peers, were not my family. They were just random people online who were not going to sugarcoat anything. And they most definitely didn't, because there were a lot of things in that film that I did very wrong. They held me accountable, they pointed them out, and now I know. More importantly, I have sort of an idea of what I can do to fix them, and I want to show that to you. This is not going to take my little short film and make it into a masterpiece, but it is going to make it a better short film. And at the end of the day, getting better and improving and reflecting upon what you did is the important thing. Or at least I tell myself that so I can sleep at night. Speaking of sleeping at night, I'm gonna go do that and continue this video tomorrow after shaving. So in the meantime, here's the intro. There, now I'm back. So out of all the comments I got on this film, there was one that really stood out to me. This comment was long, it was thorough, a little brutal, but really helpful. Not gonna read the whole thing because, again, it's long, but I'm just gonna cover the gist of it. Basically what this person said was my color balance and light seemed off. The room that the movie was set in had the visual and lighting motivation of daylight, but I made it look more tungsten. That was something that I kind of knew from the beginning but just didn't really know how to fix. So upon discovering that it was very apparent to everyone else watching the short, I decided to actually jump in and do a little research. I watched a few videos on color correcting, and I consulted a good filmmaking friend of mine named William Baker. You might have seen some of his stuff pop up on the internet. He's okay at lighting, you know, he's fine. I'm joking, obviously. The guy is amazing and he really helped me out. What he had me do was take a still from the original cut of the movie and a still from my color corrected cut. Basically what I did for my color correction was I made the image just a little bit warmer, we're talking just decimals here, and I took away some of the color to make my actor's face less red, and the room itself less bluish and weird. I thought it looked a lot better, and he agreed. What I really took away from that was just how really small things you do with color correction and editing can make a huge difference to your movie. Again, we're talking decimals here because I really didn't do that much to the image, but what I did do made a big difference. And now, instead of having a really weird, off-looking movie, I have a slightly less weird and off-looking movie. And that's good. That is very good. Another comment this person had was just my visual presentation overall. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do to fix this because I filmed the movie and it's filmed, but I can still learn from my mistakes. And I can still be honest and talk about them. So basically what this person said was that they felt my presentation was flat. I kept on cutting to the same elementary shots and I didn't add a whole lot of visual flair. Now the film student in me can make an excuse for this. My goal was to create a film that was minimalistic, and I succeeded in that, but he also has a point because it's kind of boring. And boring is probably the worst thing that your short film can be. I don't fully blame myself. I had limited lenses, I didn't have a gimbal or anything. But limited resources in this day and age is not an excuse. I still could have done better. I still could have tried harder, and if I had put in more time, I would have had better shots. So basically what I've decided to do is this. I'm gonna remake the movie. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna rewrite the script, I'm gonna shorten it to make the pacing better, and I'm going to reshoot it with more interesting camera angles. This isn't something I'm going to do immediately because I'm currently working on another film for film school, but I'm saying it in this video because now I actually have to hold myself to it. I like the concept that I came up with for this short film a lot, and I think I can do it well. So now that I've learned from my mistakes, I think it is worth giving it another shot. Another major issue with this movie that another person pointed out is a problem that persists through basically everything I make right now. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to guess. 1, 2, it's the audio. I don't have a great audio setup right now, and with school, I really don't have the means to purchase one at the moment. So I basically have to work with what I do have. But again, even with my limited resources, I could have done things on set to make the audio better. This is something as simple as just getting the mic a little bit closer to the actor. I also have this issue that when I'm in post-production, I forget that the audio doesn't immediately come out of both speakers. This kills me a little bit because I've released content with audio that only comes out of the left, and I forever have to live with it. But hey, at least that thoroughly teaches me a lesson. Now, I promise you, if you're listening to this video with earbuds, you will get sound from both speakers. I'm breaking new ground. What can I say? Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching and listening to me talk about my mistakes. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you got something out of it. And if you do want to check out the short film I'm talking about, you can find the original cut on my YouTube channel. And I plan on putting up the color-corrected version on my website. At the very least, my brother gives a really great performance. I think it's worth watching for that reason. Thank you, Hayden. Again, thanks for watching, and later.